ball, they look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
What's going on? That one view. What you got going, bro? I think I started a party for you. Here we go. She's playing Lamar Jackson.
Let me know what you want to do. If you want to build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the ball.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And Eckler is going to pick up a Chargers first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that nearly intercepted on his very first throw of the game. Fortunate there, it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just...
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Here's 3rd and a few inches. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
On second down, Eckler. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 27. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
After another really nice run, this is where a defense coordinator earns his money. His guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try and find a way to take the ball away from them?
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert operating from the red zone. Rolling to his right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Flowers going to go in motion right. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Flowers going to go in motion right. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In motion left is Beckham. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Hey. Yo. You.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 36-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run with Mitchell. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. In motion, the tight end.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mitchell looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Hey, middle. Report. What that is? That's hot. Go ahead. Go. Hey, Ozzy. Let's go. Get hot.
Jackson will keep it. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
A final shot before the break for Herbert. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 3-yard line.
Flowers going to go in motion right. Now it's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Jackson. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now they're in the hurry up. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. Muscles him off. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the 2nd half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Back to throw here, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st down, Chargers.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Herbert.
2nd and 2. at the 41-yard line.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 66 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Chargers.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now it's Herbert. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs and a dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And now the rookie's free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Chargers' 47-yard line.
Right back to Mitchell here. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. 77 yards on the ground for him so far.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Go ahead. Hey, report. Sit down.
Now Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he will have a Ravens first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On the handoff, Mitchell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This is 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's 1st down. A give here to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Round is Mitchell. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
A 21-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And able to get this out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One last throw here for Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.